little time since they obviously fought, but it will be Faze Clan who walks away with that. We'll see if Faze can fare off against ALG in game number 2. Sniper being pulled out for Clayster off the break. A lot of kills going down. Of course, a lot of attention over already on this A side. Looks like 2 down for either side. Now Remy wondering what just happened to all of his teammates. His 3 fall, and now a 1 versus 2 is he's going to have to clutch up if he wants this round number 1 victory in ALG's favor.
So we see Clayster and Zuma both playing the buddy system towards mid. They don't want to give anything up here. They don't want to end up getting caught and having both of them drilled in the back. So expect to see them set up some kind of a crossfire with whatever their movement is. There's no reason at all for them to ever separate here, especially because they don't have a read on where Remy is at. They're just kind of fishing right now.
Looking through middle, of course, trying to go for this B hit. Well, unfortunately for him, that's going to spell some bad news. But that one player on the wall run, Clayster not able to stay alive as he falls off the map. He gets tagged. It's not easy to try and stay up, but now it's going to be a 1 versus 1. I believe Remy's going to spot Zuma. Can he connect with the 1 versus 2? Zuma trying to linger. It's all about, will Remy go on the rotation, or is he going to stay here? It seems he is going to try and stay to fight this one out. Toward that rock head clutch. Good timing, and that's going to do it. Remy clutches up in the 1 versus 2. The buddy system isn't able to work. Clayster gets shut down on the wall run, and that's going to spell bad news as Remy and ALG already getting a little bit of the momentum.
What a beautiful way for that to play out, too. Remy clutching that 1 versus 2. Should not have happened. This should have been a round win in favor of FaZe Clan. They had the world. They had everything on their side in that moment, but an unfortunate turn of events here for them. Allegiance is up 1-0. So let's see how the opening strategies play out here. Clayster takes a sniper towards mid again, whiffs that first shot. We have yet to see a sniper battle between the likes of Clayster and Moch. Moch actually opting to run the K-bar in the first round there, was able to find one of the first engagements on the B site. And now Clayster on mid, just trying to apply some pressure here. Even though all of Allegiance was able to cross over, he still has that information to give to the rest of his team.
Despite the sniper being in middle, Allegiance kind of realizing that push going toward B is an absolute likely one, but Enable with the bomb in his hands. They're just on that outside corner. They're going to try to check this one. Enable firing some warning shots as ALG decides to try and back up, maybe even try to regroup a little bit. Clayster still in the back with that sniper rifle, trying to find a few peeks here and there. Not able to respond with anything as of yet, but they're just getting ready to round the corner. Clayster shuts down Sinful. Enable comes from the side. Able to shut down 1, but he's not able to find him. Now Clayster's left in a 1 versus 2. Remy yet again finding 2 in a round. He's 4-0, and Clayster tends to rock the sniper rifle in this situation. Has the OSA in his back pocket, so just for good measure.
That right there should have been a 2-piece from Enable. He didn't see the person laying down prone just in front of him to his left after finding that initial kill, and that person reacted so slowly to it.
Can he? I don't think he can make it to that A site.
Yeah, just 15 seconds here. He's kind of got to commit to site B here. Oh, and he catches him on some really good timing. He actually could have gone down for the plant there, but no, that player probably would have gone and checked the site anyway. Wins that first engagement. They played it 50-50. He doesn't have enough time to catch Remy, who's just going to give himself even more distance. He already knows the round's over. Allegiance is up 2-0.
Actually, that was an odd play. I mean, it's kind of like the rotation. We saw that, obviously, early pick coming in from Clayster, trying to look for a few players through middle. They obviously send the rotation forward. Well, he's able to find a kill. If Enable could have maybe found that 2-piece, if he could have maybe had that aim kind of go forward, I wonder if his gun might have blocked that player who was on the ground.
It did nose to the left. He just, he probably could have just overlooked it because he was looking up in the air for the first kill he got.
All right, well, let's go and hop into round number 3. Allegiance now on the offensive. Mochilla with the bomb in hand is going to send a few players forward. Sinful with the OSA. Player she'd like to go in and clear out of sight. Trophies down just to make sure those nades aren't effective. It seems that one player's going to know this is going through. Well, Clayster able to escape. Hornet in hand as well, so that Hornet definitely going to play a major factor when it comes down to it. Sniper rifle in hand, but the other one not able to finish off the shot. As Sinful responds with that one over on Zuma. 3 versus 2, now make it a 1 versus 3. Remy having to clutch up yet again, but Clayster is going to make him pay for it as FaZe finally get on the board.
And there it is. FaZe puts their first number up here. I feel like Clayster's sniper hasn't really had too much of an impact here other than him getting them information. And he's just not really applying too much pressure as a sniper for them. And I say that as he finds a headshot for the final kill. But I think even if he wasn't there, Enable probably would have gone over and cleaned that kill up pretty easily. So I'm looking forward to see if he can make something happen here with it. He's currently 5-1, so he's definitely doing some damage here this game. But I don't think a lot of it is coming from the sniper.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Well, sniper through middle again. We'll see if we can maybe find another pick. Looks like a battle going on. I believe that is Mochilla with that on the other side. Of course, another KBS Lombo, different site, but see if anything can come of it. That first pick would be absolutely huge when it comes down to this offensive run, especially for FaZe. But still rushing toward that A side. Enable with the bomb in hand. Players toward the back as Attach finds the first blood, and players start to line up for Enable. He tags up all of them, but it seems that 2 are still alive. Royalty picks up that one over on Enable, and Sinful needs to get up close and personal. The Horde in his hand decides to back up, and they both get two-pieced as FaZe win back-to-back rounds. Big plays there coming in there for them.
And there it is. That's the momentum FaZe needed. They already got off to a bad start with Allegiance getting that 2-0 lead. They're getting their confidence back that they needed because they expect to come in the search and destroy and do well. If you can shut them down and make that statement, with getting multiple rounds in a row like this, they should have no problem sweeping them the rest of this series. They have the ability to use this rewind here, and Clayster is just a kill away from getting his overdrive. So we'll have to see how it plays out. Clayster winds up for the sniper on middle map. Not going to see anyone cross either, so actually no information going into his teammates on the B site, who probably aren't expecting all 4 players to rush that site. However, they are still stacked towards that side of the map. First engagement goes down. Sinful finds the first win. Enable hits that trade. Excellent trading coming from the likes of FaZe. Royalty should not get away for free. Enable makes sure of it. No, he actually shuts down Remy. Royalty finds a second kill, but then there it is.
Royalty just comes through after all the fallen bodies to his side. He just rushes through, and he's able to eliminate FaZe from that one. You see shots coming in, tagged. He's able to shut down the sniper. Maybe if that shot could have just gone a few degrees, maybe to Clayster's right.
Get a protractor out.
Yeah, right? He could have shut down Royalty in that one, but fortunately for him, that is going to be ALG with the round count advantage. It is slim, but as the rounds start to tick down, as we get closer and closer to potentially around 11, we'll see if ALG can move forward with a little bit of momentum here. But shots coming forward, being exchanged rather, as Mochilla is actually able to find one. Royalty finds another, so an immediate 2 versus 4 here for FaZe to work forward.
Yeah, this is a scary situation if you're FaZe. I think that Allegiance should have no problem working from this big advantage they set for themselves out in the first 20 seconds of the game. Enable can't finish the kill on middle map. Here's another engagement just inside. Just inside the corner. There we go. Slides around the corner. Turns his back to him. So that's a free kill for Enable. Simple's able to shut him down, though. Clayster with the sniper here, not making too much of a difference on middle map, though.
Oh, I like this spot, actually. But he's going to be spotted, and it should be all but over. I like the 70. Does have the Hornet. It can kind of act like a primary at times, but of course checking all of his corners. Player just up. He's still firing shots, but he manages to stay alive at this point.
Very difficult weapon to use at range like that because of the vertical recoil on the weapon, so he's not able to finish either of those 2 kills, and he gets caught turning the corner by the prone Allegiance player. FaZe just, they can't get first blooded. You know, I feel like one of the, that's an obvious thing. You don't want to go into search and destroy and get first blood. That's a very fundamental part of the game. But one of these strengths of the FaZe roster that we've had over the past few years is just that first blood potential from the likes of Attach and Zuma. We're not seeing that here. That's what this FaZe team ran on for the past couple of years, and we're just not seeing it right now.
Yeah, we definitely have to see it on their defensive sides, because when it comes down to this particular map, 4-man hits are absolutely essential. So, Sinful, the boys from Allegiance on the offensive, as he might get spotted. Needs to sort of stay alive on the wall run. Definitely good movement there coming in from Sinful. Looks like he does actually not have any trophies. So with that in mind, he decides to go ahead and get the bomb down. No first bloods as of yet. Nades and shots being exchanged as players through back rock are what FaZe is currently focusing on. Clayster for the first time decides to go and swap off of that KBS and substitutes in for an MV4. He's going to rock the overdrive in a very awkward situation. Definitely, in my opinion, not something that would be good to rock there. Of course, not really knowing exactly the positioning of the players, and ALG cut them all down. The bomb was planted, and now, just like that, they're going to be up 5-2.
So FaZe attempts the retake there. I guess they wanted to get aggressive, so Clayster communicated that he was going to pop overdrive. Gets shut down immediately.
That body just flipped like crazy.
Definitely a rough match so far for FaZe, as Allegiance is just dancing circles around them. And now, look, there goes all their utility on the side of FaZe. And Royalty, he's about to pop his payload as well as Sinful, and they're just 1 round away from winning this game.
Another B hit, as it seems, as Royalty lingering through that middle map. Aggressive rushes, we leave Mochilla in the back, firing some shots forward, but he ends up getting traded for that. So Clayster able to make that one happen. Royalty rocks
There's a headshot.
The overdrive. He finds one. Of course, we talk about how fast he is. That's the matter of fact of just trying to keep him contained is really the issue, but Sinful rocks his rewind as well. So a lot of utility used for ALG in this round, and it seems that it's all but over. Clayster trying to stay alive, but it's not going to happen. A dominant victory, now this time in reverse when it comes down to search and destroy, as ALG win this one 6-2 and level the series at 1 apiece.
If you've been following Allegiance at all this weekend, then this should be a completely expected outcome. I mean, despite the strength that we have on the side of FaZe Clan, Allegiance this is their best game mode. They're confident in it. They're comfortable in it. They're fine with coming off of that loss